What's going on, guys? This is Hasnan, and we just got done hitting a back workout today back here. So I want to make this video. I was talking to a good buddy of mine the other day, and he was asking me how I came up with the name for the gym. Why gym? What's it mean? And I haven't really taken the time to explain really what my why is and how I came on this journey, and I want to do that in this video. So when I was a kid, I started working out, getting into sports around junior high. I was 13 years old, and I was really weak. I was probably the weakest kid in my grade. I couldn't even bench the bar, but I was really attracted to that. I really wanted to get good at it, and I could have chose to quit. Like sometimes you might do something that you might struggle at, something you might suck at, but I wanted to stick with it. I didn't want to be a quitter, and that's something that I feel like it was something that I was blessed with, because if I didn't have that, I don't know if I'd be here today. If I had that thing inside of me that made me want to quit at things, regardless if I was good at them or not good at them, I wouldn't know where I'd be at. So besides the point, the why, it's an internal thing. It comes from you, comes from what's important to you. And I wanted to say that I began at 13 years old working out, and right now I'm 27. So it's been 14 years that I've been trying to figure out what my purpose is, and I've been walking this journey trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. And the gym became an anchor for me, where I realized that it wasn't so much about how strong I was getting, how big I was getting. I mean, yeah, in the beginning, that's what I wanted. I wanted to be bigger, I wanted to be stronger, I wanted to be good enough. And I think that's something a lot of people can relate to, is a lot of times you just want to be good enough. You want to fit in when you're younger, you want to be able to participate, but the truth is that's not going to be the case. Some of us in the beginning, we're more talented. We've been raised a different way. We've been taught things a lot earlier than others. And for me, I just simply wasn't good enough, but I wanted to be. And when I started working out, I started really trying to figure out who I was, because, my parents come from third world country. They immigrated over here, and I've seen a lot of things that a lot of people don't really have the perspective of. They haven't been able to see. And I knew that if I'm here and I'm going through my life, that it needs to mean something. And not just for me, but all the people that didn't have the opportunity that I had, weren't in the position that I was in. And I want you guys to think about, where you're at right now. And I understand that maybe you're happy where you're at, maybe you're not happy, but think about things you care about. Think about things that you maybe don't talk about, but you care about, things that are inside of you that mean a lot to you. And I want you to think about that those things are inside of you for a reason. And you're the only one that, may feel a certain way towards that thing. And it might be hard in the beginning, because, whoever you talk to doesn't understand. They might not be interested in that, but those things are inside of you for a reason, because you're meant to do those things. And as I was growing up, as I was learning and, going into adulthood, I saw that the reality of the world is it's a difficult place regardless where you're at. I've been to third world country. I've seen the things that they have to deal with. It's a difficult place for them, much more difficult for me. I'm here, I'm in America. It's a difficult place for a lot of people, and it's like the difficulty is always existent in everyone's life in a certain way. But if you really focus on your why, if you really focus on this deep meaning inside of you, the thing that you care about, if you use that, it can help carry you through those things. It can help carry you to the places that you didn't even think you could go. You have to understand that you have one life. And the thing about that life is you don't really know how long that life will last. But during that life, it's yours, and it's up to you what you can do in it. And I'm not trying to say like, hey, just because you're in these circumstances, it's going to be, more difficult or easier. That's besides the point. Like, you can focus on those things, but it's not going to help you. You have to focus on wherever you're at, that's where you're at. But with where you're at, where can you go? What are things that, you know, you might be, you know, laying off the gas on a bit? What are things that you have capabilities to do that you might not understand? And one thing that's helped me is just being grateful and understanding that, hey, I have this chance. And for me, the why is it took me a long time to understand that. 5 years ago I started, or 6 years ago I started a YouTube channel, and I wanted to do this. I knew I had the capability inside of me. I knew I had the capability to start a gym. It may have not been the scale to where it is now, but I was capable. But I was holding myself back, and it took me a long time to realize that. It took me a long time to confront myself and look in the mirror and say, hey, look, you need to do this because you're supposed to do this. And, you know, when I was talking to a friend of mine, you know, we had that conversation, and the whole idea behind this YouTube channel is like, it's great, you know, I'm building the gym, it's great that, you know, I'm changing my body, I'm working out, I can share that with you, but this is the most important thing to me, is the things that I've learned, that this might be something I can leave behind that might help someone that sees this down the road, you know, after I'm gone. And that's what I want for you guys, you know, I want to be able to share these things, and I want to stop just, you know, keeping it to myself, and I want to make an impact for the better. That's what this means to me. That's my why. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. Appreciate Gunner for taking time to help record this for me. Appreciate you, man. And I'll see you guys in the next video, all right? Peace.
Now let's get out of here before people think we're making out.
All right, bro,
here.
we gotta get out. Hurry up, bro.
Hit the same button.
Bro, just come on, hurry
Hit
up.
the same button?
No, bro, just run.
I can't run.
Are you still recording?
Yeah.
Come on.
I gotta get those
Bro,
legs.
you got me sweating over there.
I gotta get those legs in there.
Are you sure?
Gotta get those legs in there.
You really gonna disrespect me?